What is the stock market and how does it work? How can you start investing in the stock market and making money? These are some of the most common questions we receive at Instagrams. In this article we'll try to answer those questions and give you a step-by-step guide on how to start trading stocks yourself. Let's start with the basics. The stock market, as the name suggests, is just another type of market like a food market where you buy meat and fish. The only difference is that in the stock market, people buy and sell companies like PLDT, Ayala Land, Meralco, and many more. Yup, that's right. In the stock market, you can become a part owner of some of the biggest companies in the Philippines. You might be wondering, how can a regular person afford to buy such big companies? Isn't that expensive? Well, it is. That's why companies are divided into shares before being sold. Just like how you would cut a pizza into slices to make it easier to eat, companies are divided into shares to make it easier for people to buy. Once you buy a share in a company, you will become a part owner of that company. For example, if a company X is divided into 10 million shares and you own 1 million shares, then you own 10% of company X. Cool, right? So why would these big companies sell shares of their business? Why do they need our money? The answer is that sometimes big companies need to raise additional capital, aka tons of cash, to grow their business faster. If a company wants to develop new products, conduct research, or build more facilities, it would take a lot of money to fund those projects. Even big companies would find it hard to get so much cash so quickly, so they raise the money by selling shares on the stock market instead. This means that if you buy shares from a company, you are giving them money to grow their business in exchange for part ownership that same business. Okay, so how can you make money with stocks? Once you've bought shares in a company or a few companies, you can make money in two ways, through price appreciation or through dividends. First, earning through price appreciation. When you own shares of a company, it is possible for the market value or price of those shares to change over time. Depending on how many people want to buy those shares and how many people are willing to sell them, the price will either go up or down. This is the concept of supply and demand, how many people want to sell versus how many people want to buy. For example, if a company announces that it will launch a new product or that it earned a lot of money in the last quarter, more people may want to own a share of that company. If more people want to buy shares but few people want to sell, then the demand will be greater than the supply and the price will go up. On the other hand, if there is bad news about a company like low sales or problems with their factory, then people may not want to own a share of that company anymore. If more people want to sell their shares but fewer people want to buy, then supply will be greater than demand and the price will go down. This is a simple example, but in reality there are a lot of factors that affect supply and demand. Because the whole world is connected, what happens in other countries may also affect the Philippine economy and the prices of our stocks. To make money through price appreciation, you must know how to consistently invest your money in stocks that increase in price and then be able to sell them before the price goes down. It takes time to develop this skill, but it can be very rewarding. There is no limit to how much money you can make, and the opportunities are endless. Second, earning through dividends. Another way that you can earn money in the stock market is through dividends. Dividends are simply portions of the company's profit that are shared with their stockholders as a benefit of being part owners of the company. How much and how often dividends are given is up to the company to decide. This is simpler than price appreciation, but you will have little control over how much money you can make. However, if you do not want to be concerned with analyzing supply and demand, you can buy shares in companies that are known to give out dividends regularly. This would require less effort while still allowing you to earn.